So it's been a while since I posted anything to my fish related channel, mainly because I just kind of got bored with it. With that said, I have been still taking care of my fish and whatnot off camera. But I thought, why not upload a whole new video, and this time me starting a new betta spawn. So here I have my white male that will keep its genes going. And I have a beautiful blue female in here, which is currently hiding in the plant right there. And I want to keep her genes going. So I want to combine the two and see what happens. Of course, there you can actually see the female. Now the setup you saw recently, that was up for about a week or so. So I let both the male and female get enough time for the male to get his bubble nest put together and the female to gather eggs. So I guess I can just now record what they do for a little while. I don't know if I'll be using my tripod since it's noisier than sin. I got a little bit of water on the backside. Oh, nice to see the male's active as all heck. He's being a super flare too. I don't expect anything to happen for a while, but I will be monitoring them and see what they do. Or at least they're not attacking each other, which is a definite plus. Hopefully I'll actually go through and actually upload this to my YouTube channel for once. Hey, don't destroy your bubble nest, you dum-dum. While they do their thing, I'm going to go and convert this thing to a bare bottom and clean up some of the roots for the papa's plants, trim said papa's plants, and place more down here. I'm going to get this tank set up for either another separate spawn or a tank for to hold the fry when they get to a certain age. For right now though, I'm just going to clean out this tank, remove the gravel, make sure this tank is nice and clean, and let it sit for a while. So yeah. I do also have this 5.5 right here. I spray painted the bottom and the back. And I have my own, well, my second male. I just got myself a new male. I don't know if I'll be spawning this guy yet or not, but I got this tank set up just for that purpose. And this thing's being dumb and annoying, aren't you, Patty? So, yeah, I got this tank set up. I don't know if I'll spawn him or not yet, but I have one more betta that I want to show. And that's this betta right here that I literally got yesterday. I went to Petco and got this one because I wanted to have myself a nice beautiful colored betta to spawn down the road. So I got this $20 odd betta, which is I can't remember its name, but I have its container still. As I said, I don't see myself spawning this male yet since I literally just got him, but I want to see his reactions to a female. And if I see anything good, then I might actually set aside a tank for him. Or I might try it in this little 3 gallon, but again, it's a 3 gallon tank, not really designed for betta spawning. For right now, I'm just seeing what my new guy is going to do when I put a female in the tank for him. Of course, females in a glass cup, but still, or plastic cup, but still. The male seems to be a lot more giddy up than the other male I had in here initially. And that's this male right here. I have another female in here with him in this little breeder basket. Well, she's a bit big for him. But he's basically doing exactly what I did in the 3.5, which is flare at the female, then just go right down to the bottom and act like this. So I don't think he'll be spawnable, unfortunately. But he's still an active male to an extent. He just doesn't want to do anything with females. So, incel Betta, I guess. But he does have very beautiful colors. But, as I stated, I don't think I will be able to spawn him because, well, he's this. Still nothing from these guys yet. But they're still strewn about. The male's kind of guarding his nest, adding more to it, and the female's just doing whatever she wants to do, wherever the heck she is. She is right there, doing her own thing. I really need to get more male bettas for this again, but then again, I need to get more tanks set up for this, but let's get this thing done and then go from there. Now, this video is going on a lot more longer than I initially anticipated because I keep getting sidetracked and wanting to show stuff. But if I actually do decide to spawn this guy in conjunction with the current spawn I have right now going, I'm not going to do it in this tank. Again, as I stated, I want to see how he reacts to this female. If I do decide to spawn him, I have the tank I'm going to do that in. It's going to be in this 10-gallon tank right here. I'm currently in the process of cleaning it all out, removing as much of the algae as I can, and get this converted to at least get it nice and clean. If I do set the sucker up for betta spawning, I'm going to take one of my betta cups and put it right there with one of the air cylinders. I'll probably be using this betta cup here because the other one that used to be right here is currently in the bathroom tank, so I'll be using this one to filter this tank here. But for right now, as I stated, I'm just getting this thing cleaned out, getting the water changed and whatnot. I'm going to let this run for probably like another hour or so, and then I'm going to do a relatively big water change, and then I'm just going to fill this tank up, and I'm going to let it sit for at least a few days before I actually go to before I decide what I want to do with that other betta. So I'm going to end the parts of where I'm actually getting sidetracked, and the next time I come back it'll be an update on the bettas in the 5.5, if I have them spawning or not. Let me get sidetracked one more time. The betta in the 3-gallon that I showed off earlier, he's classified as a black orchid. I've actually been wanting to spawn one of these types for a while now, and hopefully I'll actually be able to get that done with this little guy a little later on. Why do you think that's too big? At least they're trying. Yeah, it's gonna be a while. Don't worry about it, you'll figure it out. Alright, looks like I'm gonna be having 2 spawns up and running. The betta I just got, I decided to move him into this tank temporarily yesterday with this female right here and see what would happen. And amazingly enough, when I woke up, I saw a very nice little bubble nest being made. So even though you really can't see him, he's right there. He seems to be fully ready to go for spawning. Now with that said, I'm going to let these 2 sit in here for about a week like I did with the original pair I have, and see what happens. But since my new guy seems to already been making a bubble nest, the chances of having a spawn from this set is also pretty high too, hopefully. The other two are still doing their thing, so I'm gonna let them be. The privacy curtain absolutely did its job. There are now Betta eggs in there. I don't know how many more rounds they'll go, but the privacy curtain helped. And I also took my little shady door cam here, and I'm actually using that to monitor them in my room when I'm watching YouTube videos or whatnot. So I don't have to bug them, and I can still see if they're doing anything or if they're out chasing each other when they're done doing their spawn. Oh, looks like they're going to go for another round. Oh, maybe not. Well, at least they finally got something done. I don't know how many more eggs they're going to go for, but they seem to be getting it done slowly. Another joy of this is I can just sit in my room without having to disturb my parents to do these videos. As you can tell, I removed the female. Basically about 30 minutes after the last part you saw of me saying that once the female starts getting shoved off to the other side of the tank is when the winch needs to be removed. I found out that was the case, and I went and removed her. I still have the privacy guard on there, so Mr. Betta can just sit there and just maintain the eggs. Either that, or maybe I was talking to my mom about how this works. I can't remember which, but yeah, the spawning process is over, so now the male's just doing his normal male duties when it comes to guarding the eggs and whatnot. So with that said, I will be coming back in, I think, a day or two. I gotta read up on how long the hatching process for eggs for these guys are. But I'll come back when these guys are now free swimming and whatnot. Quick update on the bathroom setup. I found out that he can get into the other side, so there goes that solution, I guess. Thank you, Mr. Betta, for being a jerk. Okay, so I gotta fish him out, move the sliders down some more, and watch him for a little bit. And that right there is why I tend to have at least something on the bottom for when I do this. But at least now Miss Female has a nice little area to herself, and hopefully Mr. Dum Dum here doesn't get through again. I moved the sliders down, so hopefully now he won't get back in. So I'm gonna sit in my bathroom and just watch him for a while. I'm about at the, I think, maybe 16-hour mark. There are now eggs. I think I already showed this off previously in the video, but there are eggs, which you can kind of see right here, or if the camera focuses in. There are eggs in here, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to stop this video here because I want to start another video, and that's actually building the brine shrimp hatchery all over again, since I haven't made one in quite a while. And plus this video has gone on long enough and it's fairly boring. So I'm going to edit this video together, upload it, and start the next video. And hopefully part 2 of this will be when these guys are either hatched and just doing their normal baby bouncing thing, or when they're full swimming. I don't know yet.